Hey, what is up guys, zerocielX here, bringing you another Pokemon Showdown battle, this time in the underused tier, using the same team that I always use, because I really like this team, so yeah, that's a thing. My opponent, on the other hand, is using a Miltank, Dunsparce, Configurus, Hansgrohe, and Raikou, two big ass threats right there, and then a Jumpluff, and looks like a pretty, kind of annoying team actually, yeah. But anyways, this match was kind of bizarre. Mostly because my opponent played kind of weirdly. uh, but you guys will see. I don't know. I thought the battle was weird, but regardless, here I am narrating it. So let's just get started before I go off on a tangent. So here we go. Cobalion lead. Like usual, Boomman over here, Show Scarf, Volt Switch, and all that stuff. Opponent leads off Miltank, and you know I'm not gonna go straight for the close combat first turn. Instead, I'm just gonna crit him with a Volt Switch, and go out into Meloetta. I think, yeah, I went out to Meloetta because there was a misclick. I just tried to go into Gligar, but so Meloetta comes in, eats an Earthquake, and she doesn't appreciate it. So that's the thing. And interestingly enough, he decides to go for the Earthquake on my Cobalion. Do you really think you do a lot of damage? I don't know. I was kind of expecting him to go for the Stealth Rocks. I mean, it's a lead Miltank. That's what they usually do. But I don't know. And here he proceeds to go for the Bottom Slam, regardless of how, even after he sees how little damage they do. So I'm guessing he was just trying to fish for the paralysis. Doesn't matter to me because having a paralyzed Gligar, now I can have something to switch into the Jumpluff in case he goes for the Sleep Powder and stuff. So that's something to absorb status over here. Set up my rocks in the process of all that shenanigans. Then you turn out after he paralyzes me, go out into Boomman, and hopefully take him out with close combat from this range. But I wasn't really too sure. As you can see there, he managed to survive with 5%. So that kind of blows. And smash me around with Earthquake, which after the defense drops deals a massive amount of damage. Good lord. But of course now he's at the range where he really can't switch out, or else he's gonna die to rocks next time he comes in. So goes over there, he foders out his Miltank and crit him with the close combat, which definitely mattered. Man, I wouldn't have been able to kill that Miltank without the crit there. So in comes the Jumpluff, so he can from this range can take a close combat easily enough. And I'm gonna switch out into Gligar, predicting him to go for Sleep Powder. And since I'm already paralyzed, it's not gonna work. But doesn't matter because he actually ends up missing anyway. So goes with Leech Seed next, and this is where everything goes downhill, kind of. Not really, but it's really annoying because now freaking Whimsicott over here is now back at full health basically. He goes with Mega Drain. Doesn't do absolutely nothing. Not sure how weak Jumpluff really is. So I managed to get break through the paralysis, get the roost off, and get back to a reasonable amount of health. And then there you go. I should have seen the Aqua coming, but I didn't see it coming, so I decided to stay and go for the U-turn instead of switching right out. Because, like I said, I did not see the U-turn coming. So there you go. So I'm gonna be switching out this time around, and I see he also pulls a double switch, or switch himself into his Configurus, as I decided to switch out into Boomman, so I could break this unholy cycle with this Jumpluff, smacking around with either a Volt Switch or Stone Edge. Seeing as he has the Configurus, I'm gonna be Volt Switching out of there. Who the hell do I go out to? I don't remember. I go out to Laxus. Yeah, there you go. I go out to the Laxus because I didn't want to switch out directly into Meloetta in case he decided to go for a Will-O-Wisp. So I thought Luxus, like, if I want anything burned or to take a hit, it'll definitely be Luxus. I mean, I do have Roost, so I can recover it all off. As yeah, I take the Shadow Ball kind of well, but then again, not really. As the Configurus takes the Thunderbolts, but doesn't really appreciate it. Survives enough to actually set up a Trick Room. So, oh, it's one of those. Then again, I kind of already knew based on how much that Shadow Ball did to Zapdos. So now I'm gonna switch out into Mirror Jane as he switches out himself again into his Dunsparce. I guess he's trying to abuse the Trick Room over there, try to get some flinching shenanigans going on with the headbutt. So I'm gonna switch out because of course I know the glare is coming, so I don't want to get Meloetta paralyzed in any, I don't want to get her status in any way, shape, or form. So I'm going to switch out into Gligar, who's already paralyzed, and thanks to the fact that he's in a Trick Room, I'll be able to outspeed him and smack him around with a couple Earthquakes, so he won't be able to, you know, just para-flinch me, which things that Dunsparce tend to do. So smack him around, do a decent amount of damage to this guy with the Earthquakes. You know, I'm not complaining. As it continues its onslaught with the headbutts. And now the Trick Room's gonna wear off, and I know he's not gonna go for Glare. So basically get a free switch out to Meloetta. Kinda wanna see how much headbutt would do. See if we would manage to break my subs, but seeing that damage, I don't know, you know, maybe depending on min-max damage, it can't break my sub. But anyway, I still get the chance to get a free sub because I know he's gonna go for Glare anyways. He has to know what kind of Meloetta set I'm running. So free sub as he goes for Glare. And I believe I just go straight for the Psychic this turn. I believe. Yep, go straight for the Psychic. Maybe do enough to take him out, but of course doesn't. He survives with just enough HP to fire off a Rock Slide, which unfortunately for him misses. So that's a thing. So now he sees fit to spare the life of his Dunsparce for later, to switch out into his Honchkrow to take the next Psychic, which he does, but of course, you know, being a Dark type. So that's a thing. And then this turn, I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast. Maybe take out the Honchkrow. I'm not. No, I know I don't have any attack investment. You know, I don't have any. I haven't set up a Calm Mind, so I wasn't really sure if to take him out. But unfortunately for me, I miss, and that kind of sucks. So I don't want to stay in and miss another Focus Blast. And you know, I'm just gonna. I have a physically offensive wall over here. If we take hits from this guy, so. Do that, I shall go on to Gligar as he just decides to go for the Roost, get back up to full health. And this right here, what? What? He's superpowered my Gligar, what? I don't even know, but I get paralyzed this turn, which really sucks. I think I went for the Roost this turn. Or the U-turn, what did I do? I went for the U-turn, I think. Yeah, I went for the U-turn. So I knew he was going to switch out again, so just decided to go with the U-turn. I didn't want to get this Raikou free switch. So U-turn out into Rambi, because I was kind of paranoid that when I saw leftovers. I'm like, this guy's probably a subcon mindset, so I don't want this thing setting up, because that would be a problem. So as you can see there, Rambi is so bulky. Look at that. It took the R sphere from a Raikou, but I'm not really too familiar with the EV spread of a Raikou. Subcon Mind Raikou. I don't know if they carry special attack investment or not, so there you go. This Confagrius fires off a hidden power. Fighting does absolutely nothing as I just whirlwind him out again, and this time I whirlwind him out into his this thing, Jumpluff. Forgot the name. I forgot the name of it, but I know the sleep powder is coming. I don't want to get Rambi to sleep just yet. I mean, I could stay in, go for the sleep talk, but I really don't want to put Snorlax to sleep right now. I kind of need him for later, you know, to pull off the rest and get back to full health. So that's the thing. So go into Gligar, avoid the sleep. Of course, I'm already statused, and I believe I get paralyzed this turn. So he goes to the Mega Drain. I think I went for Roost this time, trying to get back to a decent amount of health. And I believe this turn he goes for Leech Seed this turn. As I think I do end up. Nope, I go for U-turn. Never mind. I go for the U-turn, try to break this unholy cycle of Leech Seed shenanigans with this Jumpluff, and try to gain me a little bit more offensive momentum over here with the Cobalion. Maybe take out the Jumpluff with Stone Edge, but no, I barely missed the KO, 16%, and now he's gonna put Boom into sleep, so that kinda sucks. So finally, I have a dedicated sleep fodder. I really wish it was someone else, not Cobalion, but I'm gonna switch on to Luxus, who can basically wall this guy. Can take Mega Drain. Although Leech Seed's kind of a problem, I do have Roost, so I mean it's not like it's hindering me or anything. And I kind of knew he was gonna go for Raikou. I wanted to go for the Heat Wave, but I kind of just want to get Luxus over here to a good amount of health, because I don't think Heat Wave would have killed me and killed the Raikou anyways, and I didn't want to stay and take a HP Ice in case he had it. So there we go. Raikou, Luxus it's a pretty decent amount of health. So I'm gonna switch out into Rambi as my opponent decides to set up a sub. So there you go. I knew he had sub because of course he had leftovers, but now he's probably sub 3 attacks now that I think about it. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I just don't know. Don't ask me. Whirlwind out the Raikou with this Calm Mind, and with this substitute out, Whirlwind him out into his Chunskro, who takes rocks damage to switch in. So I'm gonna be forced to switch out here. I don't want to take a superpower to the face, and of course I kind of need that that Snorlax for that Raikou because I can take hits from it. So going to Gligar, my physical defensive wall, who takes the superpower for Dazed. And I know after the attack drop, Gligar can take anything else from this guy, so decided to stay in. I believe I go for the Roost. Yep, I break through the paralysis, get the Roost off, get back to a decent amount of health. And in comes the Dunsparce. I'm gonna be switching out here, I think. Nope, I decided to stay in. I didn't want him to predict me, go for the Galarian, so I switch out into something. I don't know, I just didn't want him to paralyze anything, so luckily for me, he does not flinch with the headbutt, and I destroy the Dunsparce with the Earthquake, so yay! But anyways, now that I know this Cofagrigus does not have Will-O-Wisp, because of course he showed me he's most likely the Nasty Plot Trick Room set, Meloetta here is basically the best switch into this guy that I have. So in comes Mirror Jane to completely annihilate this man's team. So set up a sub as he fires off a Hidden Part Fighting, I believe. Hidden Part Fighting is also break myself because of course Meloetta is just so fucking bulky. I'm gonna show you guys what the EV spread that I'm running on this Meloetta, because the one Smogan has is kind of different from the one that I have EV spread wise, so I'll probably do that later. But he comes to Honchkrow as he takes the Psychic very well, because of course he's immune to it. But safely behind my sub, I'm gonna fire a Focus Blast, and luckily for me, he does hit this turn. Take out the Honchkrow, one-hit KO. If he had gone for the Sucker Punch, I think he might have been in a better footing, but then again, not really, because things look grim as it is. Man, I wouldn't have been behind a sub as the Raikou came in, so I don't know, but destroys myself with a freaking Thunderbolt. I'm getting my words all mixed up right now. Set up a Calm Mind. So, why the hell not? And there was also the chance that he might try to play that substitute game with me. I don't know. But Calm Mind it is. Take out the Raikou, +1. And from here on out, Meloetta would just sweep the rest of his team, because now all that is left is the Jumpluff and the Cofagrigus. So that's the thing. Here comes Connie. That nickname is throwing me off. Comes the Jumpluff. He goes for Sleep Powder. Now I'm not sure if he intentionally tried to break Sleep Claws or that was just a misclick. But it fails anyways. It misses. So I don't know. Although my opponent now has left after the Jumpluff goes down, it's the Cofagrigus, but he's gonna forfeit before I manage to hit the final move, land the final hit. But doesn't really matter because that game was already in the bag for me. So yeah, that was today's battle. A little bizarre. My narration was kind of bizarre as well. Kind of fit the little tempo of the little theme of this battle. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we hope to see you guys in the next battle. Oh, another thing is that I noticed that I recently hit 100 subscribers, and I want to give you all, of course, a big thank you, because I would have gotten there without you guys, of course. So we'll be doing a 100 sub special soon. I just gotta think of something to do. I'll probably be doing a PIP narration. Why the hell not, right? So hope you guys look forward to that. It should be coming out soon. And by soon, I mean in like next month or so. Oh god, but still, just thank you guys for just watching my videos. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.